Namaste. This morning we're going to be doing a 20-minute balance flow class, and I'm filming from the energy of Pai, Thailand, the beautiful mountains. So let's get started. Starting at the top of your mat. Coming up into Tadasana, feet under your hips, finding your center. Deep breath in, finding our balance with this Libra season that I'm filming in. On your inhale, bring your arms above your head, bring your gaze towards your hands. Exhale, swan dive forward, hands through the heart center, bend your knees, belly on your knees. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, ground the hands, step back into a plank position. If you'd like to, you can bend the knees and come into a chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Really keeping your hips high, bending the knees if you need to, and grounding into the heels and hands. Inhale, step or hop up to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way back up to standing Tadasana. Exhale, take a moment. Inhale, bring your arms above your head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step or hop back. Exhale, coming down into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And just stay here for a minute. You can bend the knees, stretch out one leg then the other. Whatever feels comfortable. Then inhale, step or hop up to the mat. Exhale, forward fold. And slowly come up to standing. Inhale, bring your hands up. Exhale, straight down into forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, ground your hands back into plank. Drop the knees, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes. Notice the difference that you've been feeling with each round of downward dog. How much more comfortable you're in it. How you're able to sit and stay in this position for longer. Just how it feels in the body. Inhale, and we'll do this one more round. Half lift, downward dog, forward fold. Then slowly back up to Tadasana. Inhale, bring your hands above your head. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Now this time just drop your knees to the mat, coming into a tabletop position, hands under shoulders, hips above your knees. We're going to do some cat-cows, warm up the spine. So starting movement from the base of the spine, start to dip the belly and bring your gaze up towards the sky. And exhale, round your spine, starting at the base of your spine, bringing your gaze towards your legs. Inhale, dropping the belly. Exhale, rounding the spine. Feeling the difference. Inhale. And then exhale. Now again, coming into a plank pose, we're going to see our strength, which is what we need for balance. We need to be strong in our beliefs. We need to be strong within ourselves. So coming into a plank, if you need to keep the knees down, that is perfect. Do what is right for you. And then on your next exhale, bring your left hand into the middle of the mat, and then come to the left side, coming into a half side plank. Bringing your right hand up, you can bring your gaze towards the floor or the sky. Exhale, release the hand, come back into a regular plank. Inhale, move the right hand to the middle, up onto the right side, half plank, side plank. And exhale, come back into center, push up into a downward facing dog. Now come back into tabletop, and then into a child's pose. So what we're going to do now is come into a crow position. And any variation of crow is perfect. So coming out of your child's pose, coming into a yogi squat, placing your feet on the ground, placing your hands around a foot in front of your body, ground through your palms, create a shelf with your arms. You can straighten the legs if that seems easier for you, and then place the knees onto the back side of your arm. Immediately to adjust to find the right position. You can just stay here with your feet on the ground. You can tap one foot off and then the other, or alternatively lift both, even if it's just for a second. And then keep trying with this balance, remembering that you're gaining strength and balance with each moment that you're sitting in this practice. If you're getting wrist pain, please stop this practice. It is not for you. Go into a child's pose. And then coming back, we're going to lay on our back in a second, but beforehand, I'm going to teach you eagle arm pose. So for this, we're going to cross our arms over our shoulders. If this is enough for you, that is perfect. We're going to have our right arm under our left. And then, if that feels okay, you can bring the hands palm to palm. And if that also is okay, you can slowly and gradually move. And so the right arm wraps around the left with the palms coming together. Whatever variation of that works for you, that is perfect. Now we're going to come to a laying down position. And we're going to do all of the balances that we're going to do standing up in a minute, laying down first, so we understand the foundation of them. So firstly, tree pose. Keeping your hips balanced. You can even place your hands on your hips if that feels comfortable. Place your right foot on your left calf or on your left thigh, whichever is most comfortable for you. Just avoid making contact with your knee, just because it is quite delicate. Stay here for a moment. Flex your left foot. And then bring your right leg to a right angle at a tabletop position. Grasp your hands around your knee and just hold it there. Deep breath in. And then slowly guide the knee over to the left side of the body, ensuring that your hip, the right hip, is still staying grounded. Keep twisting until the right hip starts to lift, and then come back so you're fully grounded. And remember this angle. Now exhale, come back to center. Inhale, come to the left. Bring the knee over to the right side of the body. Again, keep twisting until the left hip starts to lift, and then come back. Keeping the hips stable and straight at all times. And then release. Come back into just a laying position. We're going to do the same on the left side. So bringing the left foot to the right calf or the right thigh, flex the right foot, and just breathe for a moment. Imagine this time building your foundation like when bamboo grows. It is one of the fastest growing plants in the world, but it takes years to sprout sometimes. Because instead of putting energy into sending out bamboo shoots, it builds its root system, builds its foundation. Once it has a stable foundation, it is ready to soar and thrive, just like you. Now bring your left leg up into a right angle position. Grasp your hands around your knee. Take a deep breath. Now bring the left knee over to the right side of the body, ensuring to keep the left hip completely grounded. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, taking it to the left side, showing that the right side of the body is grounded. Inhale back to center and relax the leg. Now bring your arms, right arm under left into eagle arms as we talked about prior. And then bring both legs up into a tabletop position, 90 degrees. And bring your right leg over your left, keeping your left foot flexed. And then if it feels comfortable, you can start to wrap the right foot around the right calf, creating another bind. And then bring your hands, push them up towards the crown of your head and feel your abs engage. Release your arms and then your legs and relax. Now we're going to do that on the other side. So left arm under right, the arms. Bring your legs up into tabletop and then left leg over right, creating a bind if that's comfortable. Bring your hands above your head. Flex your right foot. You are ready to soar. Release your arms, release your legs. Now we're going to come to a standing position and repeat that over again. So from here, find a point around 1 meter or 3 foot in front of your mat. Something that is unwavering, that doesn't move. And keep your focus there. Now bring your weight into your left foot. Slowly bring up your right onto your left calf or left thigh, whatever is comfortable for you. Again, avoiding the shins. And place your hands on your hips or above your head, whatever is most comfortable. Now, keeping focus, release the thigh, and then grab and grasp your hands around your knee, keeping your hips stable. Deep breath, and then exhale, bringing your knee over to the left side of the body. Remembering to keep your hips still, remembering the angle from the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, open up to the right. Inhale back to center and ground. Keeping that focus point, slowly shift your weight into your right foot and then bring your left foot to your calf or your thigh. Bringing your hands to your hips or above your head. You may notice that one side is better with your balance than the other, and that's okay. Just become aware, not judgmental. And now, release the foot from the thigh or calf. Grasp your hands around your knee. And breathe. If you fall, that is okay. Just keep trying. That is the show of strength, that you keep trying. Shift your weight, shift your knee to over the right side of the body. Inhale back to center. Exhale, coming around to the side. Keeping your hips stable and then inhale back to center and release. Now we're going to come to eagle on our right side first. So ground into the left side of the body, the left foot. Bring your right leg over the front, still keeping it on the floor. And then wrap your right leg under your left arm. Now start to sit and lift that leg, bringing it to a wrap if that's comfortable, or still keeping the toes on the floor to keep balance is okay too. Both are eagle. Any variation is perfect. And the best yogi is the one who knows their own limits. Now unwrap the leg, come back to standing and then release the arms. Shake them out. Now put your weight into your right foot. Wrap your left arm under your right. Left leg over your right. Come into a seated position. And then if you're comfortable, lift that left leg onto a bind. Raise your hands towards your crown and sit deeper, keeping your back straight. And then release the legs and then the arms. Bring your hands up above the head and then hands through heart center, swan dive into a forward fold. Really grounding into that earth. Now we're going to come laying on our back. After all that, we're going to come to a happy baby position. So bringing your knees to your chest, grabbing the inside of the feet, and just swaying side to side. Maybe kicking one leg out, bending the other, whatever feels right to you. Straightening both legs, bending. And then slowly come back to center, and release into Shavasana. So we're just going to stay here for a couple of minutes, taking the time out of your day to really focus and center on yourself. Maybe place the hands on your belly. Feel the breath come and go. Feel your stomach rise and fall. And that was an experiment that was done about trying to grow trees inside. And every tree, didn't matter whether it was an oak tree, a maple tree, once they got to a certain length and height, they would tumble over. And the scientists were baffled until they realized that they needed the resistance of the wind to gain their strength. They need the adversity in their lives so they can stand tall and strong. So whatever comes your way, know that you're strong, that you are capable, that it is making you stand even taller. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Now start to move your fingers and toes. Stretch your hands above your head. And then slowly come to the right hand side of your mat, rolling your body into a fetal position. Take a breath here. And then slowly push yourself up to sitting again. Thank you so much for turning up for yourself today. Namaste.